evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Big Coach Leonard Parker, and today we're gonna be doing a cornbread dressing. We got the holidays coming up, and we're gonna be doing a couple cooks that we do over the holidays. But today's gonna be a cornbread dressing. Gonna have a lot of meat in our cornbread dressing, and it's gonna be real moist. But guess what I'm gonna be doing? I'm gonna be turning it over to the wife. She do a real good cornbread dressing, and then I'm gonna do the next episode, which is gonna be 2 corny chins. We'll be back.
Good evening. Today we're going to be making a cornbread dressing, and what I'm going to start off by doing is I'm going to introduce the ingredients to you, and then after that we'll go ahead and start mixing our ingredients. Okay, the ingredients I have first is some seasoning blend, and then we have the Savoy's dressing mix. This is very important to put into your dressing because that's what's going to make your dressing juicy. We also have some cream of mushroom soup, our chicken broth. We have the seasonings that we're going to be using, our seasonal, Russell's original blend, and some garlic salt. Today I'm going to be using shredded chicken in our dressing, but you can use anything that you want. You can use your turkey, your seafood, whatever you want to do. But today we're going to be doing that. Also, we have our cornbread, and I used 2 boxes of Jiffy today for our cornbread dressing. And we also have hamburger meat, which we're going to add into our ingredients. All right, we have our ground meat. It's been browning. And so now what we're going to do is I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients. The first thing I'm going to add is the Savoy dressing mix. Like I said, this is very important. This is going to give you your moisture. I'm only going to use about half of this because this is 2 pounds and I only really need about 1 pound. So, I'm going to stir that up. Now I'm going to add my seasoning blend, which is also very important. I'm going to mix that up. Now I'm going to add some chicken. Give it that flavor.
Now you said the chicken could have been turkey.
Yes, could have been turkey, could have been whatever meat you wanted.
Seafood could have been
Right, whatever you desire to put in it. Okay, I have all that. Let me add a little bit more seasoning. Now this we're gonna let cook for about 20-25 minutes. And once that has cooked, we're gonna stir it a little bit and let it cook for about 20-25 minutes. All right, it's been about 10 minutes cooking, and as you can see, this is how it looks at about after 10 minutes. You see, it's all the ingredients are starting to mix it together. This is how you want it to look, because this is what's going to make your dressing moist and not dry. Here we go, looking real good, looking real good. So we have about 10 more minutes in our cook, and while we're waiting on this to simmer, I'm going to shred the cornbread.
Okay.
All right, our meat has been simmering for about 25 minutes. And so now we're going to get ready to go ahead and add our ingredients into our cornbread mix. So I'm going to move this over here, and I'm going to start spooning the mixture into the cornbread mix. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stir. I'm going to add this. Now I'm going to add my cream of mushroom. Okay. I'm going to stir it up. Okay. And now I'm going to add my chicken broth. Okay, now this is important because this is also how it's going to be juicy, because you do not want it to be dry. So don't be shy about adding a lot of chicken broth, because this also is going to give it flavor. The cream of mushroom and the chicken broth is going to give it its flavor. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be stirring this, and we'll be right back. And then we'll be ready to pour it into our pans. All right, so now I have added all my ingredients, and this is how you want it to look. See how moist it is? Like that. And what I did, I continuously added my chicken broth until I got it as moist as I wanted it. So now I'm gonna give it a little taste test. Tastes good. Okay. Well now, if you want to, you can add a little bit more salt, but to me, it's tasting good. Now, I'm spraying my pans. And this is important because you don't want to do all this, cooking all this dressing, and then have your dressing stick to the pan. I've also preheated my oven to 350 degrees. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my dressing into my pans. And I'm going to let it cook just like you do cornbread for about 20-25 minutes. And then we'll be ready. So I'm going to put it in the oven. See you in a few minutes. All right, let's look at this dressing. It should be ready now. I'm going to get it out the oven and see. Oh yeah, look how this looking. Nice, nice, nice. I'm going to put it over here. See how moist it is? Okay. Put the other one over here so you can see both of them side by side. Let's close this oven up. Okay, let's just recap. Today we use the Savoy dressing mix. We also use the chicken stock, and we use the cream of mushroom. Those are three of the important ingredients that makes our dressing moist. This will be the end of our episode for our cornbread dressing. Next, we're going to have another episode coming up soon of our Cornish hens.
If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and remember to subscribe. You never know.